Welcome to a 30-minute root chakra flow. The root chakra is Muladhara, and we focus on legs, feet, foundation. In this class in particular, we are going to focus on building from the ground up, not necessarily in an alignment way, but in a stability way. So you need your foundations most when things are tricky. So we're going to add in a little bit of challenge and really focus on that support and stability of the ground. Begin in child's pose. Knees not super wide, but as wide as your shoulders. Toes together, hips to heels, arms forward. If you need a support underneath your forehead, make that with your hands or use a block. Once you land, really land. Take full breaths in and out. And especially on your exhales, feel that downward energy towards the ground, the softening, the connection, the ability to stay where you are. Take another full breath in child's pose. Reach your arms long if they're not already. After your next full exhale in child's, inhale up into a cow. So you can keep your knees where they are. We're going to flow in and out. On an exhale, pull your hips towards your heels, child. Right away, inhale. Belly drops, heart open, cow. Exhale, child's. 2 or 3 more of these with your own breath. Inhale, cow. To transition now, bring your knees hips width apart, tuck your toes on an exhale, downward dog. Take a moment in downward dog. I need to step my hands a little forward or feet back to get the length that feels right in my body. So take a moment, feel your foundation steady in hands and feet. Strong through arms and legs, lifted through hips, soft through neck. Full inhale, full exhale, downward dog. Inhale, drop knees, come right into cow. So keep hands and knees at the same distance they are now. And right away, straighten legs, exhale, dog. Inhale, drop knees, heart open, cow. Exhale, dog. Inhale, cow. Exhale, dog. One more. Good. In downward dog, reaffirm your foundations, hands, feet, arms, legs. Take another breath. Inhale, look at your hands and walk feet step by step to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold and soften. So stay in your forward fold for a couple breaths. Make sure the weight is even in your feet. So not front, not back, not one side or the other. The whole foot pressing down, and at the same time, the arch is lifting up. Knees are soft so that your belly can touch your thighs, hips high, relaxed neck. Take 2 more deep breaths. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms to sky. Exhale, hands through heart into your sides. Stand here in mountain pose, feet equal on the earth, crown of head light, steady through the whole body. On an inhale, reach arms up. On an exhale, keep your chest lifted, but bring your hands behind your back, interlace. Inhale, lift your chest again, arms as straight as you can manage. With soft knees, dive forward, fold, head hangs. Relax your neck as you rinse the shoulders. Take 1 more breath in this forward fold. Hands stay laced as you inhale, halfway lift, soft knees, almost like a chair pose. And then look at the ground as you pick your left foot up and step it back to lunge. Drop your left knee down. Of course, if you need to make that transition with your hands down, please do so. Inhale, lift your heart up in your lunge. Hands are still laced. Exhale, sink your hips forward. Keep breathing here. Find your foundational energy. You're rooting through both left knee and right foot. Take another inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, hands down, left knee lifts. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, knees down, lower to your belly unless you're modifying for pregnancy. If that's you, you're in cow pose. Inhale, lift up into cobra, heart open. Stay here as you pull your heart forward and your hands back. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale, child's pose. 1 breath. Inhale, cow. Open heart. Exhale, dog. Arrange your hands and feet so you're steady and spacious. Breathe. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, small steps to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, fold into Uttanasana, forward fold. 1 breath. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands through heart and to your sides. 1 breath, mountain pose. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, keep your chest lifted, hands come behind your back, interlace opposite way. Inhale, lift your heart, arms straight. On an exhale, soft knees, lead with heart, fold to rinse your shoulders, forward fold. Relax neck. Belly touches thighs. Inhale halfway, hands still laced, knees bent like a chair pose. Put weight into left foot, step right leg way back. Drop right knee, lift up, Anjaneyasana with the interlace. Of course, you could do that whole transition with hands down. Move in the way you need. Lift your heart. Sink your hips. Take a deeper breath. Find that foundation without looking down. Take a bigger inhale. On an exhale, hands frame, left foot, right knee lifts. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, knees, and then chest to the mat. Modify as needed for pregnancy. Inhale, lift heart up, cobra. Exhale, pull hands back as heart moves forward. Take another inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's. One breath in child's. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward dog. Arrange your hands for steadiness and space. We're going to go right into some harder poses. And if that shifts your grounding energy, take it back a step. Listen to what makes you feel safe and steady. That's what's most important. Inhale, right leg high. Stretch it up. Exhale, foot through to hands. Keep your hands down here. Take a breath in this low lunge, back knee lifted. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Lift your left leg. You're in a warrior 3 style standing split. Back leg lifted, heart lifted. Bring the energy away from the ground, even as you stay steady through fingertips and right foot. And then from the ground up, build a warrior 3, interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your heart, lift your left heel, wobble as needed, but stay steady and connected to right foot. Take a deeper breath. Take a deeper inhale. Bend right knee, land left heel, warrior 1. Keep your hands laced. So bring attention to your feet, right knee like a square. Left heel points away from you, left toes more or less forward. Widen your stance as needed. Bend that right knee even more. Straighten your arms, lift your heart. Breathe into the spaces that feel a little bit uncomfortable. Tell yourself you're safe. Take a big inhale right where you are. Exhale, dive right shoulder inside of right knee, head hangs. Left heel stays super grounded. Both feet active on the earth, head hangs, arms rinse. One more breath, humble warrior. On an exhale, hands come down inside of right foot. Move the right foot a little to the right. Lift left heel and drop left knee. This is lizard pose. So right knee stays like a square. Maybe you stay on your hands or drop down onto your forearms. Maybe it's just one forearm. That would be left. Breathe in to your legs, your hips, your back. And even though now we're close to the ground, stay rooted through your foot and your knee. Choose to stay in this pose, lizard, or wiggle your right shoulder underneath your right thigh. Push your hands down. And then bring your hands either up to kind of fly open or in a bind behind your back. Heart is facing the ground. Right knee like a square. Breathe. Option to stay here. option to return to lizard. Final option, if it serves you, Ekapada Kundalini 2. You don't need to know what that is, but it's an arm balance, so it might look familiar. Hands move back behind your heel. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts. Find a connection between upper right thigh and upper right arm, and then lift your right leg, lift your left leg. Come out of the pose. We'll return everybody to low lunge, right foot forward. Bring your left hand down in line with your right foot. Sink your hip. Turn towards the right and maybe lift the left leg to hold that foot. Find some push-pull here. Sinking into hips, lifting heart. Breathe. One more breath. Grounded in the push-pull. And then release. Step right leg back. Choose the route, the intensity of your vinyasa into downward dog. And breathe in downward dog. Breathe in the place that you are right now. Breathe in the body that you are right now. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands for lunge, back knee lifted. Take a breath here, strong in your legs. Inhale, walk hands forward, right leg lifts, and stay here. So make your body like a T shape. Put the weight and energy into your left leg, and everything gets lighter even while hands are connected down. Try to lift your heart here while hands are down and feel that push-pull. Keep going with that until hands float up. Interlace hands the opposite way behind your back. Wobble, fall out as needed. Warrior 3 with clasp. Lift your heart, lift your right leg. Ground through left. One more inhale. Bend left knee, land right foot. Take your time to get steady. Warrior 1. Hands stay laced behind your back. Focus on your legs for a moment. Bend left knee like a square. Right heel is kicked away from you, toes more or less forward. Make sure you're wide enough, front to back and side to side in your stance. Then lift your heart, straighten your arms, open chest. Bend left knee, take another breath, warrior 1. One more inhale. And exhale, dive in. Left shoulder inside of left knee. Both feet rooted, left knee stays like a square, head hangs. Humble warrior to stay. One more full breath. And a big inhale. Exhale, hands land inside of left foot. Heel toe that foot over. Lift your right heel and drop that knee. So you're in lizard lunge. Right knee down, left toe straight ahead, knee like a square. Flat hands is great. Or one forearm, that would be right, or both forearms. And even though you know we're moving on, stay here. Allow yourself to be here in the discomfort, in the security, in the awareness. Be here. Option is stay right where you are. Or wiggle your left shoulder underneath your left knee. Stay here. Or widen your arms, kind of fly. Or hands behind back. And if you're taking the bind, make sure that you are facing the ground, meaning with your heart, rather than twisting open like a side angle. And just breathe into it. Each exhale connects you to where you are. Stay here. Stay in your lizard pose. Or bring your hands down. Walk them back. They're a full handprint behind your left heel, in line with each other. Connect your left upper arm to your left upper thigh. Lift your right knee up. Create some lift. Lift your left leg up. Kick and open. Ekapada Kundalini 2. And then return. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Bring your right hand in your right hand in line with your left foot. Twist open. Stay like this or bend that back knee, holding onto foot. If you're holding onto the foot, you're push-pulling to lift your heart and at the same time sink your hips. Take a deeper breath. Release foot. Turn forward. Arrange yourself into a vinyasa. Meet in downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands. Drop your left heel for warrior 2, which means it's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Rise up, warrior 2. Heart over hips, arms wide in line with your heart. Kick that left heel back just a little bit. Bending right knee. Open arms. Continue to breathe. Inhale, peaceful warrior to stay. Get low in right thigh. Really stretch. On an exhale, side angle pose. Right knee like a square, right forearm on thigh for now. Lengthen. So option is stay here or weave left hand behind back. Stay here. Or bring right fingertips down. Lift left side body more. Full bind maybe. See how that goes. 3 breaths wherever you are. We're going to move to bird of paradise. Those of you who are not in a bind, I want you to come with me on the steps and I'll give you a different option. So, everyone, bind or no bind, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Take as many steps as you need. If you're in a bind, push down through left foot to lift right leg to sky, bird of paradise. If you're not in a bind, lift right foot to tree pose. Everybody balancing on left leg. Continue to breathe. Allow yourself to wobble, but also allow yourself to feel steady and stable. 2 more breaths. On an exhale, right foot down. Left foot steps back, everyone. Everyone re-enter your side angle variation, 2 breaths. Inhale, straight right leg, peaceful triangle. Exhale here. On an exhale, hands frame, right foot, flow. Meet in downward dog. Breathe in downward dog. Feel your body right where it is. In this room, on this earth. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands. Drop your right heel. Rise up, warrior 2. So heart over hips. Kick your right heel back a little bit. Make your left knee like a square. Arms in line with your heart. Breathe here, feel both feet. On an inhale, left hand up and over, right hand down, your back leg, peaceful warrior. On your next exhale, left forearm to thigh, right hand overhead, side angle pose. So take each step, build your foundation. Right side body lifted, both feet anchored. Stay here, weave right hand behind back. Stay here or come into a full bind and don't go anywhere. Just be there. Anyone in a full bind, lift your right side body up again. Everyone step right foot to front of mat. Take as many steps as you need. That is now your tree trunk, your foundation. Bend the right knee a little bit, put weight into the foot, and then lift left leg either for bird of paradise or tree. Open your heart. Be right here. Big inhale. Exhale, left foot down. Now make that your foundation, your tree trunk. Right leg back, everyone side angle pose, 2 breaths. Inhale, free arms, left leg straightens, peaceful triangle. Big inhale. Exhale, hands frame, left foot. Flow to downward dog. Last downward dog. Bring attention to your feet and your hands. Bring attention to your legs and your arms. Bring attention to your entire spine, all your organs, your body. On an exhale, drop your knees. And then extend your right leg. Keep your left knee down and shift the foot over to the right. And now nuzzle your right knee behind your left. Keep your feet wide and come into Gomukhasana, cow face. If you didn't quite get that, I'll give you another way. Sit down, bend your knees, and bring right heel close to left seat, right knee over left. Left knee over right. Either one is fine. Right arm up beside your ear. Bend the elbow and use your left hand to guide it in. Stay like this as you push your head into your right arm. And then take your left hand down behind your back and hold hands only if that's available. Otherwise, left hand stays on right elbow. If your seat is not rooted, bring a pillow or a blanket underneath. Keep breathing here. On an exhale, release your hands first. Touch the ground and stay where you are in your legs. And then switch. For me, it's right knee on top, left knee underneath. If you need to change that, change it. And find a place that's comfortable for your knees and your seat. Left arm up beside your ear, bend that elbow, use your right hand to guide it in, push your head into your arm. Breathe here. Bring your right hand behind your body, collect the hands only if it's available. There's no reason to battle this. And then once you've got your pose, whatever it looks like, it doesn't matter. Be with yourself. Settled, rooted, right here. On an exhale, release your arms, stay in the legs, and touch the ground with your hands. Unlace your legs. Maybe you keep touching the ground. Flex and point your toes. And we will end in a forward fold. If you need to sit up on a blanket, sit up on a blanket. If those of you who are pregnant, it's a wider stance with your legs. Take an inhale, and on an exhale, bring your heart towards your feet, your hands towards your feet. Keep the length in your spine, and then, like you're dimming a light switch, dim the engagement in your body. Allow yourself to soften around the bones, the structure that holds you up. Stay in the pose. Take a deeper inhale. Exhale out of your mouth. Do that again. Inhale. One more time. Feel your body soften each time. Like you're turning on that light switch, start to lift your heart up again, kind of pull your heart forward and then come out. Perhaps there is more yoga for you right now. Perhaps there is a long supported rest. Perhaps it is time to re-enter your day. Thank you for being here.